Have you ever had anyone trying to slander your name just because they don't like you? Hello, and welcome to today's weekend insight. And today I'm really going to focus on if people have it out for you. You know, they just don't like your face. They don't like the fact that you have, divine help, or they just, like I said, don't like your face because there's something in them that goes, ugh. You know, what do you do? For example, okay, for me, I've had people who have not been happy with me and who don't like my face and go, ugh, when they see me, not literally, but like internally, probably because someone said something wrong, someone said something fake because they just don't like my energy and they wanted to slander my name. And which, by the way, the truth always comes out, like we saw with a certain individual who was not so well seen, or who was well seen until he passed away, and now he's like, look at what he did, type of thing. And so when justice has not been handed to everyone that it should, when you have been like wronged and there's like justice has been delayed, the one you call, all right, is Jehovah Tzidkenu. And this is the Lord that is righteous. This is the side of the Lord that vindicates, that defends, and clears your name. So when you call upon this facet of God, it should assist you in clearing what happened, right? So now, first and foremost, okay, let's see. Are you a victim or a victor when you are approaching this situation? And we got Creator, which means a victor, right? This card is upside down, but I wrote this in a way that wherever comes right side up is the card that is the name that should be called out. So it's Creator, Victor, which is great. Now, what I want to know, okay, other than calling him Jehovah Tzidkenu, sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, Tzidkenu, what scripture card will best help us to deal with this situation where people have like wrongly said stuff about you, trying to slander your name and all that, and you're waiting for justice because it has been delayed? So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my viewers and I, please come forward and share. What does Jehovah Tzidkenu, what scripture will help us to invoke Jehovah Tzidkenu better? Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my viewers and I, please come forward and share what scripture card will best assist us to call Jehovah Tzidkenu. And you got Proverbs 22, book 22, verse 6. And this says, start children off on the way they should go, and even when they are old, they will not turn from it. So, the way that we can call upon Jehovah Tzidkenu in situations, it's by doing a preemptive strike. It's by certainly, first and foremost, making sure that our children are raised right, are thinking right, and have good intentions themselves. And when that happens, we will need to necessarily call upon Jehovah Tzidkenu, because our kids are going to be rock solid, right? With the right morals. But let's say if there is something more, like you have someone that's just nagging and won't stop, how, like, really wants to see your downfall. How can you right the wrong then? And the card that came out is Romans book 8, verse 14. And this card says, find those who are led by the Spirit of God and the children of God. So basically, A, raise your kids right, and B, hang out with the right people. So basically this is saying, don't hang around with the wrong people. So the minute you figure out that someone doesn't necessarily want what's good for you, cut them out. Actually, I had a conversation with someone like a minute ago, and this was the main topic of conversation, because he asked me, what do you do around people, like connections of individuals who don't necessarily want what's good for you? What do? I'm like, I just cut them out. They're not offering anything to me, and they're not helping me if it's not a reciprocal relationship, and I'm just the one giving, and I'm not receiving anything back. I cut them out. It's as simple as that. Or I keep them in a specific like spot. That's it. That's all I do. So my question to you is, what do you do with people that are like driving you a bit insane and not really reciprocating the relationship? Is what I want you to think about. So ponder that.